What's happening, guys? Gemma here, back again for an episode of Games You Must Play. And today I want to tackle some Sega goodness with the beautiful Dreamcast. I was thinking before I'd done this video, or before I prepared for this video, have I done the Dreamcast? There seems to be quite a few episodes now in the Games You Must Play series, so if you haven't seen any of the other stuff, there's a playlist in the description and I will link the playlist in the cards. Now, just for those that are new to the channel, or especially the playlist, this is a series where I talk about games or lesser known titles. Hidden gems might be a bit of a strong word. I wouldn't say these are necessarily hidden gems, but definitely those lesser talked about titles that I think need a little bit more limelight. So this doesn't include anything like Shenmue or your Sonic Adventures if that's your thing. So we're going to kick off with 3 and let me know if you've played any of them or if you can make any additional recommendations. So without further ado, guys, let's take a look. And numare uno. First up then, guys, is a series that first landed on the Sony PlayStation back in the mid-90s, and this game is absolutely awesome. It is Reman: The Great Escape, pretty common by Sega Dreamcast standards. Mind you, although saying that, I haven't seen it much around at expos. I've seen it at mainly kind of shops that I go to, but not so much at expos, funnily enough. You kind of can't go wrong with the Rayman series. It's very eclectic, it's very family friendly, it's very child friendly if you wanted to play this with your kids. And it's a really nice adventure game where you have to restore the light to the world. The light has been stolen, and on your way to kind of obtain the light back, there's obviously numerous obstacles, enemies, eccentric characters to meet, talk to. Of course, I never really understand the language because they're just talking a load of gobbledygook, but there's always the nice subtitles along the bottom of this, and I just really like it. Little memory on this, when Jess and I first got together, we actually got a Sega Dreamcast in the US and it came with this game. So we played a lot of this back in 2011 and really enjoyed it. When it first came out on the PlayStation, I loved the first game but absolutely hated all the games that came out after until I played this. This for me kind of pulled the series back in. Sometimes the camera angles can be a little bit tricky with the panning. It can get a little bit annoying because there's a lot of glitches, but nonetheless I think the story and just the magical world, the colourful magical world in The Great Escape just really makes this game sound, and if you've not played it, go and snag yourselves a copy of Reman 2: The Great Escape. Next up then, guys, is a genre that I don't talk about very often on my channel. It is the puzzle genre, and Jess introduced me to Mr. Driller. This is an absolute timeless game. The object, well, there's 3 modes, but the main kind of object, the modes I play on arcade mode, is you start at the top and there's numerous coloured blocks, tons and tons of blocks, power-ups, obstacles, and you have to drill down in the quickest time possible whilst avoiding any of the kind of bombs and crazy things that can obstruct your way and therefore hold you back and ruin your time, and it gets really frustrating. But it's one of those games that's a ton of absolute fun. Jess and I, again, we've played quite a lot of this, and I'd never played it, and she was like, you have to play Mr. Driller. Why have you never played Mr. Driller? You're a retro gamer, why have you never played this? And my answer was, I'm not a huge puzzle fan. I'm not a huge puzzle gamer in the slightest. I don't mind like puzzles in Resident Evil, you know, if you're there and you're solving a puzzle to get to the next room or something, but puzzles on its own, aside from Tetris, I'm not ever fussed. This made me realise I shouldn't judge a genre by its cover. This is awesome. It's pretty fast. You really do need a good reaction time. I guess your kids can play it, you know. I might try this one with Dylan, see if it's something he likes. It definitely is a little bit wacky. There's a lot of Japanese eccentricity again in there with this, but it is a ton of fun, and guys, you have to play it. If you've played it, let me know. It'd be interesting. Maybe we should do some kind of competition, get some quickest times on various arcade levels, but let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Mr. Driller is the second Sega Dreamcast game you must play. Third and final title, guys. Okay, it is available on PlayStation 1 as well, but I don't see this around on Dreamcast, and that's why I want to bring it to the table. It is Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Some really nice arena-based smash your vehicle up until you win. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible definition or description rather of what this game is, but that is what it is. If you think about Destruction Derby, if you think about the bowl on Destruction Derby, you might have a pretty good foundation as to what to expect from Vigilante 8. Now I think there are 18 vehicles, there are about 8 arenas, and what I really like about this game is you can play up to 4 players, and obviously the Sega Dreamcast ports do allow for that, which is pretty darn cool. I really miss that on newer consoles. I miss couch co-op, you know, I really miss couch co-op. Let's forget about online multiplayer. Couch co-op is where it's at. So, you know, I think this is an awesome one that I see a lot at the expos on the tables because you can play 4 player and it's just a ton of fun. Now, what I really like about this is it's just mindless. You can just lose yourself. You don't necessarily have to think, you just have to shoot, collect a ton of power-ups. I really like the HUD on this as well, it's really awesome. There's quite a lot, I like the kind of colours on the HUD. This just oozes character, you know, it's just one of those things that just oozes character. There's just little details on the HUD that I really do like. Again, what else can I say? It's mindless, that's why I like it. You think of something like Resident Evil Code Veronica, which is another classic Sega Dreamcast title. That's a game obviously where you really have to apply yourself and think. Sometimes I like to take a step back and play something like this. So that's why I'm mentioning it, and I bought it I think at the Play Expo in October. I think I paid about £8 for it, so it's reasonably cheap. I think it was an actual bargain, to be fair. So guys, mindless fun, good ass couch co-op, go and check it out. Tons of vehicles, tons of tracks, nice 70s setting, Vigilante 8, second offence. So there we go guys, games you must play. Like I said, playlist in the description and in the cards. If you've got any recommendations, again, I love reading the comments because it gives me like little lists to take with me for new games to buy when I go out shopping, or again to the kind of gaming markets, which I think the next one will be February, so actually not too long away. So get them recommendations rolling. If you're feeling generous, please slap that subscribe button, it really helps me out. It is Thursday today, so I hope you guys are having an awesome end of the week. Christmas is 2 weeks away, that is scary, but I've got loads of time off, so I'm really excited. So, thanks for watching guys, I appreciate the support. My name's Gemma, take care, see you soon.